I don't know what happened with that general. There is still an issue, and I would perhaps like him to admit his mistake if he was sent, and to understand that this was not the right mission. If he was misled, he should say so publicly, or otherwise admit before the Senate that he was mistaken. Or also, if it was done with bad intentions, well, we will confront him as we should, because everything he said is a lie. And it's really shameful to see an adult lie, to see an adult, a general officer of a great army lie. It's very serious. First, he talked about Burkina's gold being used for what? For us to protect ourselves and all that. First of all, it's Burkina's gold, it's not his gold. That's the first thing. What business is it of his? It's none of his business. It's Burkina's gold. It doesn't concern him. Second, he's lying. Because Burkina never had any gold reserves until we came. We are the ones who started setting aside gold in the treasury of Burkina Faso. Otherwise, there wasn't a single gram of gold reserves in Burkina. That means he's lying again. And another thing, when he says that we use it to protect ourselves and all that, we're free. If the people have decided that we should govern them, we have a duty to protect ourselves. So we are free. What business is it of his? And the part that hurt me the most, not because he's a general or because he's American or anything like that, but because he's black. And it really hurts, Ruku, to see a black person being used to fight against another black person. And this didn't just start now. It needs to stop. You see, it's very dangerous. Even Libya, who destroyed Libya? Once again, they used a black person. In movies, back in the day, in America, black people always played the villain. But we told ourselves, it's just in the movies. But why do black people have to keep playing the bad guy? And I think that if he heard this interview, he should look at himself in the mirror, feel ashamed, come out and say, well, I was given a false report. I regret it. He needs to say it publicly. If it was a false report, then it was made up, because it's possible. It's possible that he was given a false report, that he should reveal it, because you saw, when I take another neighbor, again, as I say among us, a black man, the Ivorian Minister of Defense, who goes around, travels to Turkey, meets the Turkish Minister of Defense, and tells him, you must not sell weapons. You see how much that hurts? When it's a black person who behaves like that, it really hurts. Did they make a false report? Let him come out and deny it. If he was sent to create a problem in Burkina, as they are used to doing, well, we will get ready. We will be waiting for them, because this has to stop now. The black race should not be used to fight against black people. And every time it's the same thing. It's always the same thing. And that's what we deplore. And that really hurt us, to see that it was a black man making those statements. It's true that they may try to make amends through various channels. They try to make up for it. But now, since it was said publicly, it needs to be corrected publicly. That's how we see it. We're no longer engaging in diplomatic hypocrisy, as we like to say. To say things loudly and clearly, and then come back later and say, no, we're sorry, we didn't mean it, that's not enough. It needs to be said publicly. So I urge them to make amends, to say it publicly, because African youth have understood, black youth all over the world have understood. This kind of manipulation doesn't work anymore. That's how it's always been, using false pretext in hopes of achieving other goals. It doesn't work anymore. So it's unfortunate, but Burkina Faso remains true to its path. We will continue to develop ourselves. And he forgot to mention everything we are doing for Burkina Faso. What we are accomplishing, no previous regime has achieved. That's it. The socio-economic development of Burkina Faso. Who has done that? Look, we are building many health centers, equipping them with medical devices for examinations, and lowering the costs of medical tests. Which regime has done the same? No one. We are taking action in agriculture, plowing farmers' fields for free. Our production is increasing, and so on. Who has done it? No one. The army? We are in the process of creating a new army. The Burkinabe army has never been as well staffed or as well equipped as it is now. Who has done that? No regime. When it comes to jobs, no regime has nor created as many jobs as we have. Industrialization. Maybe that's what bothers them, what they want to stop, and so they have to make up lies. In any case, I invite them to reconsider their position. That's all I have to say. It's a big lie, yeah, and it's unfortunate.